Hello and welcome to another short Yin Yoga practice. Today's practice is centered around the theme of fearless surrender. Now, I have to admit that this practice is just as much for me as it is for you today. Many of us spend our days walking around with this invisible armor on. It's like we have subconsciously prepared ourselves for battle. We are constantly waiting for something unexpected to happen and we want to feel prepared. This is what it is like to constantly live in a state of fear. So today's practice is all about feeling very grounded and very safe in our bodies, in our minds, in our hearts. So let's begin our practice sitting in a comfortable seated position on your mat, taking a nice inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Just let it all go. And on your next inhale, we're going to sweep our hands down and around our body, pressing our palms together and gently lowering them into our heart space. Remember, wherever you find yourself in your practice today is exactly where you need to be. So when I think of safety in terms of a yoga pose, the safest pose that comes to mind is Balasana, child's pose. So let's come into all fours on our mat. And we're just going to sit back on our heels and we're going to gently walk our hands out in front of us, lowering our chest to the mat. Now, if this is uncomfortable and you need to make a little bit of space for your belly, you can keep your toes together and just take your knees wide. I quite prefer this variation. And once again, just walking your hands out in front of you and lowering your forehead and your chest to the earth. And just take a moment here to settle into this pose, taking some slow, deep breaths in and out. And just take notice of all the points of contact of your body with the earth. Your hands, your elbows, your legs, your chest, your feet. All these points of contact with the earth. And I want you to imagine all the fear that is circulating around your body right now, just melting back into the earth. Just pay attention to where you might be holding any tension, particularly in your jaw. Taking an inhale in through the nose. And as you exhale through the nose, just let all that tension go. Your next inhale in through your nose. Going to gently lift our forehead off the mat and gently walk our hands back in, bringing our knees together if you had them wide, and coming in to a seated position. And then moving on to our backs for Supta Baddha Konasana, our reclined butterfly pose. So just lowering gently onto the ground, bringing the soles of your feet together and letting your knees fall open. Now, if you would like some extra support here, you can have some blocks or pillows underneath your knees. Otherwise, you can just take a moment to settle in here. Now, you can either take your arms out wide, you can take them above your head, or I like to just have them resting on my belly so I can feel the gentle rise and fall of the breath. Once again, taking a moment just to make any final adjustments. Not forcing anything. You've got nowhere to be in this moment other than right here on the mat. Just take a moment to tune in to any place in your body where you're feeling tension. Once again, we tend to hold that tension in our jaw without even realizing. So just tune in, taking a nice inhale through the nose. And as you exhale through the nose, just let that tension go. Fear can have a really strong grip on every part of our body. Our muscles tighten. Our shoulders are all hunched up, scrunched up, right up to our ears. Our jaw tightens. Our forehead creases. Our words and actions are greatly affected by this constant state of fear. And this is the moment to just let it all go. On your next inhale, in through your nose, we're going to gently bring our knees together and just send them long on the mat. And just take a moment here to just give your legs a gentle little shake out. Now coming into our final pose is waterfall pose. And you can stay lying on your back. Now if you happen to have a wall handy, this is a great pose to do against the wall. So scooting your bottom up to the wall and sending your legs up the wall. But if that's not possible, you stay right where you are. And if you do have a bolster handy, this is a great support for underneath your sacrum. You can also use some cushions just to give you that extra support while your legs are up in the air. So if you do have your bolster, just gently lift your booty up off the mat and slide it under the sacrum. Making sure you're nice and comfortable. I'm going to lift one leg up into the air, followed by the other one. And just taking a moment to settle in here, making sure that your bolster is giving you the right support. Once again, you can take your arms out wide, you can take them above your head, or again, I love to have them just resting on my belly. And just letting your feet just softly hang out in space. This is actually a beautiful restorative pose at night time as well before you go to bed. But I just want you to take a moment to imagine all the fear draining out of your feet, down your legs and back into the earth. And then I want you to imagine this beautiful white light coming down from the sky through your feet, down your legs, and just circulating throughout your body like a waterfall, washing away all the fear, all the doubts, all the worries, just letting them all go. And on your next inhale, in through your nose, going to gently lower one foot to the earth, followed by the other one. Lifting your booty up and just removing the bolster. And coming back down, sending your legs long. Taking a nice inhale through your nose and out through your nose. Just giving your legs a little shake here. wriggling your fingers. And when you are ready, gently roll onto your side and lift yourself back up into an easy seated position on your mat. Just taking a moment here to settle back in. Gently closing your eyes. And just noticing how your body is feeling now compared to when we first started. Taking a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth, just let it all go. And on your next inhale, we're going to sweep our hands down and around our body, pressing our palms together and gently lowering them into our heart space. The light in me honors the beautiful light in each of you. We gently bow our heads and thank ourselves for our beautiful practice today. Together we say, Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this beautiful Fearless Surrender Yin Yoga practice. I look forward to seeing you again soon.